Hey, hello, how are you? Shine Kelly, beautiful, gorgeous day outside, love it. I want to tell you a little bit about myself and about my journey and my past and upbringing and how I came here and all of the different details that helped create this person and specifically around the idea of sharing tools and techniques to shift emotions and build momentum and um, create positive energy towards all the things that you want in your life. So, I'll start with my name, Shine. Everyone always asks me, "Oh, that's a beautiful name. Is that your real name?" Or, and so my real name is Kelly Sean McMahon, and my parents named me Kelly after my dad's last name, Kelly, and Sean, which was their favorite first name, and McMahon, which was my mom's last name, because they didn't take each other's names. I don't think they ever got married officially. They were just together. um, so the the name Shine for me came out of a practice where I was becoming a musician that was performing, and I needed a stage name, and so I thought Kelly McMahon wasn't cool enough, so I wanted to create a different name. So I chose a few different types of or combinations of my name. So Kelly Sean, Sean Kelly, and the Kelly Sean one reminded me of Sean like a light, and I thought that's great looking back, but the present tense is shine, shine Kelly. I like that. And so I chose Shine Kelly, and it became a reminder to me of who I really am and what my true self is. And this was a time when I was really going through the transition of becoming fully embodied in that essence of shine, in that essence of brilliance, in that essence of light, in that essence of positive emotions, and focusing on being clear and focusing on being whole. And before that, I had a lot of experiences where I would spend a good deal of time in that positive emotion, and I would feel really good, and I would be very outgoing and very happy and playful. And people would come up to me and they would say, "Oh, wow, you're so amazing, you're so beautiful, you're so, I love your energy, you're just, oh, wow, you're such a blah, 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 blah," and give all these compliments. And my response was, "Oh, yeah?" Like, let me show you this side of me. And I would become this jerk, or I would do something different that would show the other sides of me, because I didn't believe that that's who I was, because I experienced so much diversity in my emotions that I wasn't clear that that's who I really was, that that was my essence, that I was those things. It didn't feel true to me to say that, yes, I am beautiful and amazing and creative. It felt true to me to say I am those sometimes, but I'm also these. And so I have all of these sides to me. And what I realized was, through these processes that I was learning, one of them being feeling an emotion fully. And so my mom taught me this process called journey work, and one of their practices is just to sit with an emotion, feel it fully, and let the next one rise. And so if I were to do that right now, it would look like, okay, well, how am I feeling? Good, stable, happy. So feel that fully. It's like, mm. And then it keeps building, and you just ask yourself, okay, what am I feeling now? Feeling happier. Feeling joyous. I'm feeling really good. And coming back down into like center. So that's the kind of cycle that you would go through, and depending on where you were, you could go from depression or whatever to any emotion. It takes you right into every emotion that I tried. It would take me into that place of joy, of whatever that good feeling is for you. The word is that's where it would take me every time, no matter what the emotion, no matter what the situation, no matter. And I learned also, like, if I was feeling upset or someone was bugging me or anything, as long as I moved those emotions, I would always come back to love, and I would always love them. So I became clear of two things. Number one, my truth was always that I was love, that I was shine, that I was that positive energy, because no matter what the situation, no matter what the emotion, I could always get back there. And number two was that I loved everybody. And if there was ever someone that I didn't love, it was just the same thing. It was moving through. And not everybody, not just everybody, but everything. I loved everything. I loved every experience. I loved every person. I loved everything. And anything that felt otherwise was just me getting in the way of that love. And when you get in the way of love, it feels bad, because love is who you are. Love is your truth. Love is your soul. Love is your highest potential. And when you try and create boundaries or barriers to that, that's what that pain, that negative emotion is. And most people think, oh, I look at that person, I experience this feeling, and it's because of them. Or, you know, when someone bugs me, they're wrong or they're bad. But it's always the way that we're looking at it. It's always us that we're not in alignment with that love, and we feel bad. And depending on our object of attention, we might say, oh, I need to get out of this relationship. I need to get out of this city. I need to get out of this job. But it's never that. It's never that. It's always our observation of it, our connection to ourselves while we're watching it. It's our reflection in it. It's how we're feeling. It's going to just bring out how we're feeling. It's going to amplify whatever is going on within us. And I like to use this metaphor or analogy of a musician who is carrying around, say, a guitar, and everything in their life is a song. So their relationship is a song, their work is a song, their health is a song. And this musician is sometimes in tune and sometimes not. You know, it just depends on the weather, it depends on the stars, it depends on this and that. And they're not always in tune, so they don't know how to tune their instrument. They just, when the circumstances are right, their instrument sounds great. But when the circumstances are not right, their instrument doesn't sound good. So when their instrument's in tune, they play a song and they're like, oh man, that's an amazing song. They're playing the song of their relationship and they're like, wow, this is amazing. I want to like marry this relationship. It's so good. But that same relationship, if they're out of tune and you know, the stars aren't aligned or the weather drops and their instrument gets out of tune and they play that relationship, they're like, oh, that's not a good relationship. I don't want that. And they move on to the next one. Or, I don't like that thing. I don't like that job. That job sounds out of tune. That's not my job. And what they're not realizing is that no, it's not the job that's either in tune or out of tune. It's that when you're in tune, you love everything. You love everybody. You're love, and you can choose out of that what fits your desires most clearly. You can refine your tastes to such high standards that it's like only the best, and that's ever evolving and ever expanding. So, I mean, yeah, what a beautiful thing. I know some people are like, but if I love everybody, how does that make it special? You know, I want to feel special. I'm looking at you, Patrick. So it's just, I don't know. I mean, is one pebble on the beach more special, or are they all beautiful in their own special way? It's just, I guess that's something you'll have to go through. There's joy in, to me, it's so important to just love and to be that love. And however that expands and looks and evolves in the world, well then, hey, that's it. You know, we're not here to regurgitate some old paradigm of fear-based ideology around, you know, either monogamy or polyamory. I don't care. I'm about love. Like, let's just be love and all do exactly what's our highest intention, what's the best for us, what's the best for others. Anyways, that's a whole other topic. So the name Shine, that's how I came to have that name specifically. And it was, for a while, it was just a reminder of that truth about me and who I am. And now it's just kind of, I just feel like, oh yeah, that's who I am. That's so natural. It feels so easy. And when people ask me, it's like, yeah, shine like a light, you know, and they get it and they're like, oh wow, you do shine, and that's great. So, a little bit about my past. maybe I'll do that in the next video. So tune in next time for Shines Past. Da, da, da.